we're all set for this one. A junior middleweight encounter, a rematch. Juan Carlos Nunez out of Mexico taking on New Mexico's Mario Ortiz, who you see entering the ring there, led by Sammy Kidd. These two hooked up about 4 months ago, and it was Ortiz coming out with a technical knockout win on a cut, landed by a legal punch, but it resulted in a cut, so the fight was stopped in the 4th round. And I think Mario Ortiz wants to prove a point here. Nunez was tricky and gave him a lot of trouble. He was hard to catch. And so the rematch is on. The referee for this one will be the same as last time, Al Martinez. So let's get this one settled. Thanks for joining us tonight here on the 8 Count Boxing Hour. Mario Ortiz featured. And now we see the entrance of Juan Carlos Nunez.
This guy's pretty tough. I've seen him several times here.
Blackie Sandoval with him, looking in the corner.
Yeah.
Former professional boxing great out of Mexico, Blackie Sandoval. And let's go up to ring announcer Mike Adams.
Will be middleweight, semi-main event, 8 rounds. Your judges at ringside are Mr. Burke, Mr. Martinez, and Mr. Ash. Your referee in charge of this action, Mr. L. Martinez. Introducing first, in the blue corner, he weighed in at 159 pounds. He's wearing the black trunks with the words Viva Mexico written on him. He has a professional record of 15 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws. Juan Nunez. His opponent in the red corner, representing both Peñasco, New Mexico, and Belém, New Mexico, working out of the Northside Boxing Club. He's wearing the black trunks with a white trim. He has a professional record of 8-1 with 5 knockouts. Mario Mania, Mario Ortiz. 8 rounds.
Okay, Mario Ortiz and Juan Carlos Nunez in this rematch. Nunez was very elusive in that first meeting. He started to get things going a little bit in the 3rd round, and then he was caught with a shot that just ripped a cut over his eye. They had to stop that one. And Mario Ortiz, a little unsatisfied with the way that ended. I think he wanted a solid knockout. He was starting to close in on his opponent there, and so we've got the rematch set here. And we're underway, round 1. You're watching the 8 Count Boxing Hour. Thanks for joining me tonight here on the 8 Count Boxing Hour. We're so glad you're tuned in. Mario Ortiz, one of the rising stars out of New Mexico. Long, tall, and rangy. Powerful. And getting better each time out. Very promising young prospect out of New Mexico. Juan Carlos Nunez with an announced record of 15-7-2. And he's fighting pretty much the same style as last time, moving around, moving to his left a lot. Every once in a while he'll stop and kind of shift back and forth. We'll see if Ortiz is a little more ready for that now. I'm sure they've been working with him down at the Northside gym. Sammy Kidd now training Mario Ortiz. Let's see if he can add a couple of wrinkles to his boxing style. Ortiz has been impressive after bursting onto the New Mexico boxing scene. And people expecting a lot from him. There's a body shot now from Nunez. So Nunez a little busier this time out. He got off to a slow start in the first meeting. You can see him again circling to his left. That just seems to be his style against the powerhouse like Mario Ortiz. There you see him trying to sneak in that right hand. Ortiz has proven to be pretty patient. For a fighter with so little experience as a pro boxer, he's showing some pretty good, pretty promising tactical ability, and Nunez kind of falls down there. Kind of got crowded and slipped down. But you can see it's Mario Ortiz putting the pressure on Juan Nunez in this one. That probably will be the pattern. Mario Ortiz is kind of a pressure fighter. He'll kind of move in behind that jab. And once he gets inside, though, he's usually tempted to get in there and mix it up. He's a warrior. Pretty pleasing for the fans, his style. I don't know if his trainers like it all that much. They don't want to see him get into danger, but he usually comes out on top. And right now, just applying simple pressure, stepping forward, trying to track down the elusive Juan Nunez. We're in the first round. This one is scheduled for 6, I believe. And they are a little heavier. Both fighters coming in a little bit heavier than last time, so this one will be fought in the middleweight division. And you can see Nunez now trying to answer back, trying to counter off the pressure of Ortiz, and that ends round 1. We'll be back with more after this. So back to the action. We look into the corner of Juan Carlos Nunez. Ariel Conde working his corner tonight. And we start round 2. Middleweights. This is the rematch. Mario Ortiz, Juan Nunez here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. Thanks so much for tuning in here on Public Access Television in Albuquerque. And again, Ortiz just patiently moving forward, flicking out that jab every now and then. I expect him to unload that big right hand pretty soon here. We'll see if he can connect. Juan Nunez is a very elusive target. Nunez staying out of trouble, staying at distance, staying at the outside of the ring. And Ortiz now comes in and tries to catch him. And right there you see Nunez tie him up. Pretty smart. Pretty smart, although it does earn him a warning from referee Al Martinez. But he needs to do that. He cannot allow Ortiz to land that powerful right hand. Well, both hands are powerful, but his signature punch, his knockout punch is a straight right. Again, you'll see Nunez just try to tie Ortiz up anytime he gets close. And if Nunez, he tries the right hand, comes up way short. If Nunez feels threatened, he will tie Ortiz up in this one. And there's a right hand from Ortiz, kind of leaped in with a right hand. Mario Ortiz with the patient pressure. Oh, and a big right hand. He kind of caught Nunez trying to slip away from the left, and then boom, the right hand on the chin. I don't think Nunez is getting up. It's all over. That's a 10-count knockout win for Mario Ortiz, and I think he knew it when he landed that. You could see his reaction. So the first one ended with a 4th-round technical knockout, not too satisfying, and now Mario Ortiz scoring the knockout with the right hand, and he stops his opponent in the 2nd round. Looks like Mario Ortiz was looking for a little more work, but that right hand settled things once and for all. So Mario Ortiz gets the win in the rematch here. 2-0 now against Juan Nunez. And I think it's on to bigger and better things for Mario Ortiz.
At 2:22 of round number 2, Ortiz!
Nice victory for Mario Ortiz. Thanks for joining us tonight on another 8-Count Boxing Hour. Good night, everyone.